and all of your feedback right after this. Where did you go?
And now, welcome to Pride and Chaos.
Welcome to the darkest year of our adventures. Oh, yeah!
And now, give it up for Jeremy and Nick.
Now you scared me.
And as usual, Nick is wrong.
Why are you the way that you are? God, I can't stand you.
Let's go to eat a damn snack.
Whoa, that was cool.
What's up, everyone? So, starting last week, we started the Thursday night throwdown. And I wanted to get away from the Friday, Saturday night. And I saw Sunday night as an opportunity and an opening. And I said, all right, I'm going to dig myself in there. So what is the Sunday shine time, you ask? Well, right now, this part of the off season, what I'm going to do on Sundays, in the first hour, I'm going to have a guest on. And we're going to go through a mock draft. Of course, led by you and your feedback in the chat, because this is a chat-driven show and a chat-driven channel. So we'll go through one of those together. And then in hour two, drum roll, please. Chat call-in hour, where you guys will have a link. We'll pop in about 5 minutes at a time. I'll ask you guys to maybe spread it out if somebody's on air. I don't want you guys waiting in the back too long. And gives you guys a chance to get on air. I know a lot of you have been asking for that. I know a lot of you want some airtime. Maybe don't want to put the time in to have your own channel, but you're more than welcome to pop on here and have your face be seen, have your opinions be heard instead of just read through my charming, charismatic voice. So let's say what's up to some people who were here before the show even started. Tonight's winner, David D. Welcome, pal. Thanks for getting here early. Snowball, my man. My very first super chat. I will never forget my first, Dane. It wasn't a drunken, sloppy, in the woods, regrettable moment. I will cherish this close to my heart. You've asked about this for weeks. I feel like you've been courting me, and I finally gave in, and I gave out, and I satisfied you, and now you've satisfied me. Thank you, Dane. I appreciate you, my friend. You gave me a super thanks the other day also. So I know you guys know the routine, but super chats are a great way to help out the channel, help me maybe get some editing apps and some other things where I can start doing more. Maybe pay for a lesson on how to do this without a producer right now. JR's all over the country with work. He's got his hands tied, so I might have to do a little more as the show grows. But thank you, everyone. Thank you, Dane. Dane, golf clap. Snowball. Oh, Snowman, Snowball. Yes, Harlan. Harlan's here. MJ's here. My guy, what up, man? I hope you're healing. I hope you're on the mend. And I know baseball's here, so I know you're getting giddy as a motherfucker right now, bro. Hank. Nick equals Tyrus. Nick equals Tyrus. Is this Tyrus? Who's Tyrus? Hit me back with that, Elon. I'm missing the Oh, the wrestler. Yeah, I get that a lot. I forget. Yep. I know who you mean now. Let's see who else we got here. We got Wild Wave, Snowball. What's up, my guy? Always here, always supporting. the man himself, Mark Riss. Welcome, brother. Welcome. I am monetized. Welcome to the first monetization show. Sorry, a giant mushroom shaped impression. You did. You did. I have to do the show standing up. I'm unable to sit. Thank you for leaving me satisfied, sir. Patty Grimes coming in from the Detroit Lions fan base. We got Braden coming in from New Zealand. Sunday Shine Time. Yes, sir. Welcome. Very happy to have you here with us, man. My buddy Matt, still alive. Go for blood work. If A1C. There you go, man. I'm pulling for you, bro. Can't wait. So, I told you I'd have a guest. And I got a good one. I have an awesome guest joining us tonight. I have someone whose opinion will help us create the perfect draft. I have someone who's a dear friend. I have someone who travels more than Patrick Ewing in his prime in the NBA. He's home now, I believe, but who knows how long he'll stay there. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one, the only, Y2K.
Nick Shine, my friend, it is good to be here for the debut episode of Sunday Night Shine Time. I am happy to be here, and I got to tell you something. The plan was to be in Ohio this weekend to go to the vacation hotspot known as Columbus and go see some hockey. That turned out to be a very smart choice that I stayed home instead. Rangers lost 4-2. The 10-game winning streak is now over. So as a consolation prize, we get to do a mock draft together. No, I'm very happy to be here. So thanks for having me on. And yes, hello to the chat as well. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight.
Hey, man, you can never go wrong with a mock draft. You always win. It's just like a one-night stand. The next day, we forget about it and look forward to our next one. You like that?
Yep. Now,
no money spent.
That doesn't always happen when we spin the wheel because I saved the worst wheels. Those were saved on the wall. Oh yeah, when we had Jabari Zuniga number 1.
Oh, Jabari Zuniga.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me add this screen. I'm still new to this stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I'll present here.
Yeah. We tried doing.
And I'm like you. Like we talk ourselves through it, right?
Tech things to figure out, no doubt about it. So
we talk ourselves through. Boom, boom. We're gonna remove you for now. So before we get going with that, what's your thoughts about this Justin Jefferson, who has Jet in his Instagram? Is it just a nickname like McCole Hardman had like Jet as his nickname? Like, is there anything to get excited about? Like,
I mean,
I'm not, right?
Was the king forever, but he never played a game for Los Angeles. So yeah, that's. Hey, do you think the New York Giants and the San Francisco Giants get together and have the picnic there? They get together. They're both the Giants. It doesn't matter. I mean, you know what? This is the National Enquirer season of the NFL. Every day or two, it's a new rumor. God bless the people that could do videos and find a way to get content out of it every single day, because you know what? All this stuff passes within a few hours anyway. Now, because think about it, when Tyreek Hill actually got traded, it was immediate. It was like the rumor started and the trade was done within a few hours. So, you know, most of this, I don't think I've ever been so happy that the combine is happening this week, because I need like actual things to get excited about, as opposed to we should trade our whole draft for the. Okay. Justin Jefferson is amazing, but come on. I can't imagine Minnesota actually trading him.
I know August is when the game comes out, but let's be real. January, February, and March are the Madden portion of the NFL season, where everyone thinks every trade and every player is available. He went on a plane vacation. A plane is also called the jet. Is that a sign that he's coming to New York? Like, it's too much. Like,
his father is named Bill. He's going to Buffalo. Stop.
I'm so glad I asked you the question, because you gave the perfect answer. It's creating something that isn't there. It happens out of nowhere. I mean, the Aaron Rodgers thing is the only one that I can think of that dragged on. Now, this is the week things happen, right? Agents, GMs are in Indianapolis together. This is where the groundwork for some movement happens, right?
Mhm.
We saw it with the Stafford Goff trade a few years ago. That's the biggest one that comes to mind, where at the combine they agreed to terms, but it couldn't get processed to the new league year. So I'm looking. That's funny. Is that Tigo's eyes peeking in the blinds behind you, Adam? That little part of the blind is open. that's Tigo's peephole.
Tigo, get out of here.
Watch. 10 seconds later, Tigo's in the chat and says, "My guys," because now he can't.
I would. Yeah,
Thank you, Dave.
yeah, I don't know if it's an honor to be stalked, but by Tigo, yikes.
Hey man,
Because
be
you know,
careful.
we tell
Former
the story,
military.
it would take a while for him to get through it.
I need a first round scenario where we get a tackle in JPJ. Braden, I'm going to go over this take.
You putting the goal like about as high as you can possibly get it. I will say that.
I'm gonna rehash this take from Thursday night, Braden. I know you were unable to make it. Hey, remind me of my take, because we got to get this on there. My good friend Mark is not giving $20 to a scheme. He's not giving it to some cracked out lady on the street he felt bad for. He's giving it to this former alcoholic idiot. Well, kind of the same, Mark. But thank you, Mark. It's very, very generous. From creating content above a preschool on Avenel Street with 11 watchers to monetization. A true congrats, brother. Happy for all the success you achieved. Now you can stop scaring people at Walmart. Also, hey, Adam.
Mark, good to see you, man. Glad you're here.
For those that don't know, Mark and I live by Eagles Flight, maybe less than half a mile from one another. By the roads that you got to travel around, a mile. Neither one of us were at the Walmart in Woodbridge. Over the bridge around Christmas time, we were stopping down, me and my son, and we run into a Walmart down in Sayreville, Parlin. And I had to get something. I sent Nikki, I go get in line, because it was the week before Christmas. I'm like, get in line. Hurry up. It's nuts over there. I go get in line. He goes, "Is that your buddy Mark over there?" And I look, and Mark is leaving with one of the students, I believe, that he was helping out. And I'm like, yeah, stay here. He's walking out. Mark's handing his receipt to the lady at the register. And I run up behind him with the video playing, and I tap him on the shoulder. I go, "Hey, turn around if you're an asshole." And he turns around. I'm like, I knew it. And the lady, Mark's like, "Dude, what the hell?" He's like, "Of course you yell at the asshole in front of a kid. That's you." But the lady's like, "You guys know each other?" She's like, "That's the best way I've ever seen anybody go up to someone that they know."
He said, "No, I do this to 2 random people every Saturday."
Yeah, that's it. I just sit there and wait for people that I know. But thank you, Mark. You were there early. I mentioned Woodbridge one time, I believe in Green Bean or Jeremy's chat, and he was like, "Oh, I'm from Woodbridge." I'm like, "Oh, where at?" He's like, "Oh, I'm Broadway Ave." I'm like, "I'm on Avenel Street." And then it's like, "Oh, do you know Ray?" "Yeah, I know Ray." "Oh, shit." So we linked up on social media and hung out. Mark's come over and joined the Friday night hangout next to me back in the drinking days. Mark came over, and we were crushing some beers together. So, Mark, thank you. You were there very early on. You were there when I was scraping to get to like 8, 9 viewers. So I'm glad that you stuck around, buddy. Thank you. And I'm glad we're friends. I appreciate the donation, man. Good stuff.
Man, I had my time in Edison, not that far away, but unfortunately, we didn't all hook up until about 22 years after I moved away. So,
let's be clear. Let's be clear for everyone. We've never hooked up. we've never hooked up.
No, but I have slept on your couch.
Clarify that one right now, because I could see Dane like this already. Dane's like, "Oh, they hooked up?" Nope. No, we have not. Rusty, you're here. Rusty, no trades for any vet player. All right, I'm going to get back into that
Minor
in 1 second.
of the diamonds, Rusty's diamonds. Yeah, I got to know who Rusty's diamonds are this year. I don't know.
Yeah, right.
I wonder who he loves.
Rusty, hour 2, we're going to have a call-in show. I know you tried to call in and had some technical difficulties here and there. So maybe you're available tonight in 10 o'clock hour. You can come on and give us some guys that you're into. That's what she said. Sir Foul, player of Brooklyn, chiming in from Adam's channel. What's up, brother? Adam and I collaborating tonight.
What's up, sir?
If you would be so kind. Thank you for joining us from Adam's channel, and be so kind, go over and join mine. And anyone in the chat now who doesn't already follow Adam, you are missing out. Get over there. Wednesday night is one of the most intriguing, exciting, interesting, confusing nights of the week. He gives you so much data and information in the beginning and then blows your fucking mind wide open with the wheel. And you never know what's going to happen with the wheel. And I think the player wheel is the greatest contribution to Jets content that I've seen since I've started watching content on Jets channel.
And just remember, one day when it goes national, when they have it on the Jets team website, it'll be on One Jets Driving and all that. Remember, you all will be part of the wheel before the wheel was cool.
You and Ethan Greenberg doing the wheel together. Sponsored by Dunkin' Donuts. I can't wait.
Oh, can you? I'm gonna have to actually learn to like coffee. Oh my god, maybe they'll give me iced tea. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but you're like tea time. Here's Carolyn Hendershot, and here's Ethan Greenberg, and here I am with the wheel and a cup of Joe.
Oh, Wild Wave. Thank you, pal.
That'd be the day.
Thank you.
Hey, Wild Wave. Awesome.
Awesome, man. Thank you for
got
the super
some generous
sticker.
fans out here, Nick, man. That is fantastic. You got some, these people, they seem to like you or something. What up?
I don't know. I talk. I've received some really, really nice, unexpected complimentary texts, DMs. People happy that I'm doing more time. People happy that I finally committed to having a set time for shows. I don't know. I'm just a Jet fan doing what I love to do. Like, I will talk to people in line at Quick Check and hold up their entire freaking day just to talk Jets. So the fact that I'm doing it, making friends like Mark, he's a good friend, met him through Jets. You, Jeremy, Dom, Tigo, Gunny, Buffalo Jet Band.
Yep.
All of these guys, Green Bean, all these guys, Matt O'Leary now, I've met because of this. All the guys in the chat. I started off as a chat guy. I didn't really have a channel. I was just like, all right, I'll drink and hang out on Friday night if I don't have my son. What else am I going to do? So it's amazing where this has started and where it is now. And I couldn't do it without all you guys in the chat. I'm not going to get too mushy because I know you guys are fucking savages. I saw Kuka just showed up, so I'm waiting to see the
by the
first.
way, you had to take care of yourself, so it made sense that you weren't able to record as much. I mean, you had to.
Yeah.
I would say get back on your feet, but that would not be the best choice.
There we go. There we go. Oh, yep, here it is. Right on cue. Prosthetic toe. Thank you. All super chats donated to the Proud New York Jet Fan channel are appreciated and are also going to give you medicinal discounts. I'm going to use all of this to help. I'm going to get a prosthetic. I'm going to get new orthotics. I'm going to get fancy sandals. No, I'm kidding. That's not. I never wore sandals.
Birkenstocks.com.
I hate feet, but I love you guys. Thank you, Kuka. And Knob following him right up.
Kraft? Woo! He's got OJ.
With the OJ Simpson.
Nice. Well, let's just cut right to the chase, Knob Kraft.
I'll be honest. The other day, I saw the jersey, but I never really zoomed in on it. I just assumed, knowing Knob, that it was Al Bundy. I thought it was Polk High. I saw the blue and the 3, and I never even looked closer. And I just looked in now. And I'm like, son of a bitch. Of course it is. All right. He says, please draft a wide receiver first. Thanks for keeping me company while I clean this kitchen. Thank you for keeping us company.
I hope you got some barkeeper's friend or whatever that product is. That stuff works pretty well.
Oh man.
See, that's what y'all came here for tonight, was cleaning tips. There you go.
Yep. Yeah,
That's
we
your one
give
for the night.
everything. That's what you get when you come here. You never know where the conversation's going to lead us. Hey, man, I hope everything's all right. You know, you hit me up privately if you need to talk. You know, you've heard me vent and express my shit, so I'm always there for any of you guys.
Yeah. Allison.
Hey, great job tiptoeing around the subject. Yep. Well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for the super chats. I really appreciate you guys. Allison's here too, I see. Thank you for joining. So here was my
every
take.
time I see like a female's name in these chats, I'm like, that's probably a guy just posing as a woman to see what kind of reaction they could get. Is it bad that that's my instinct every single time?
Well, I appreciate Allison. Allison watched one or two of my videos and commented a bunch of them. Like as she was watching the replay, was commenting and leaving comments as if like she's watching the live feed in the chat. And I woke up one day and I was like, this is amazing. And then last Thursday, I finally saw her in a live video and I was like, I'm so happy. Like I'm finally like get to like see you live, because I always see it when you go into the studio, you know, you see the comments, and there were so many from her. So I'm glad that she's finally here in person. Oh, here we go. New contest. Last one to super chat wins.
Dude, you're gonna have to hire an accountant at this rate. Gee whiz.
Dane. Jeez, Dane. Dane here is
you got enough for two orthotics.
But first,
another one.
You got the wheel. You have the wheel. I got the super chat of competition. All right, Dane. You want to be co-producer, man?
We keep this going. I may have to break the wheel out tonight. I don't know what's gonna happen. We don't have enough draft picks. We have to kill some time. Shit, I don't know.
Oh man, Knob's got 10,000 square feet to clean. That's what she said. Hey, Tony, the GM.
I'm trying to figure out where Tony's going with this comment. Okay.
How are you, buddy?
Tony, the
how's it
GM.
going, man? Welcome. So I know Braden asked earlier, and where do I subscribe at? I know I can't right now, but if you're watching the channel, let me tell you.
I'll type mine. I'm gonna type mine into the. We're getting all the plugs out of the way early for y'all. Okay.
Yeah, please share. Share the plug. That way we can do.
So there it is.
So if you're watching the live stream, Allison,
hit that thumbs up for Nick.
Thank you. When you're watching the stream, Allison, if you're obviously on YouTube, it says "Proud New York Jets fans." Right now, 547. Click that right there, and then it should bring you to a new page. You'll temporarily leave this video, but then there'll be a drop down for subscribed, or it'll say subscribe. You click that, and it'll say subscribe to the channel, and you would be a welcome addition. Thank you. We're never even getting to the mock draft. Thank you. I mentioned him earlier. I have summoned him from northern, western New York, whatever you're called out there. My good friend, the Buffalo Jet fan. Thank you, buddy. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, sir. And
it's nice to know he has not forgotten where he's come from.
Yes.
Now he's a superstar. You know, now he gets invited to all the big gala events and everything like that. Yep. But he hasn't forgotten the little people like you and I.
I'll never forget our original Friday night hangouts when there was more people on screen than there were in the chat.
That is accurate.
And I'm convinced that the chat viewers were just the six of us with our phones open to it. There were some early days, man, with some low numbers.
If this keeps up, we're going to be donating money to like Jerry Lewis's kids. So we'll be supporting muscular dystrophy.
This keeps up, I can finally give money to my kids. Thank you. Thank you.
Nikki and Sophie finally got an allowance for the first time in their lives. How nice.
Quick update on Sophia. Sophia got a brand new softball bat. She's 13 years old.
Okay.
And hit her first home run over the fence and lost her freaking mind and looked like I hate to use this reference because I'm a Yankee fan, but you're going to enjoy it. Gonzalez for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Luis Gonzalez hit the game-winning World Series hit up the middle off the Yankees, and jumped and right, Luis Gonzalez. What was his name?
It was Luis Gonzalez. Because the infield was drawn in, but
the video is good. I'll shoot you the video. I'm actually going to post it to Facebook. But she hit her first one, and she ran around like a lunatic.
I'm wearing, by the way, the 1986.
Don't even tell me. I know who it is. Yeah, it's Mookie.
That's Mookie. Ground ball up the middle, and here are the 4 bets. It was Gary Carter, Kevin Mitchell, Ray Knight, and Mookie Wilson. So, yeah.
Nice.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I was kind of like this shirt. So.
Awesome. Buffalo, thank you. I appreciate you, brother.
Murph,
we're gonna try to get to the mock draft. We're gonna try to get to the mock draft, but with the Shine Time telethon here, and another one coming in.
This keeps up. I'm gonna come on much more often.
That's what she said. Daniel Murphy with I love that picture too. I know Knobcraft has had some outstanding profile photos, but this remains my favorite. This one, and everyone remembers when COVID started, the meme that we all sent to one another, the link you would click on, and it was the naked black gentleman sitting on the side of the bed, and they took Joe Douglas's face and blended it into that guy's face, and that was one of the first ones that I saw. I don't know who had it, but if you know that meme that I'm talking about, I'm sure Dane and Kuka and definitely Knob and Daniel know the one I'm talking about.
Look at Knobcraft's comment.
I know, Mark.
Forcing my staff to listen. They're wondering who the F you are.
Wait, where'd he go?
Knobcraft. It's a little bit below Murph's super chat. That is fantastic. Man, we're like everywhere.
I will. Is that your way of asking me to clean it up? I don't want you to get in trouble. Hawk, beep bop boop. Thank you for joining, sir.
And my fellow VJF, the great
Todd
Johnny
here
Menendez is here as well. Johnny, good to see you, man.
Johnny? Oh, Johnny, I know you.
Yeah.
I know you too, and we will see you in hour 2. All right, so let's get. Thank you, everybody. I'm overwhelmed. I didn't expect all of that to kick off tonight's show. You guys are fucking awesome. You guys are really, really awesome. That caught me off guard. I didn't expect that. Yeah. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. So
yeah, they are.
Well,
they are.
Dano, right now, Daniel Murphy is your winner. Because Dane created the last super chat wins. And as of right now, Daniel Murphy is the winner. So let's get back to it. But everyone who's donated so far, thank you. Yes, hit the like button. Subscribe. Tell your friends. I know, Scott, I know Knob would tell me no. If I clean it up, you clean it up and I'm leaving. All right. We're going to get into it. But welcome, everybody. If I haven't said hello to you in the chat, I apologize. We're going to get into this. I'll try my best. I'm going to be on a different screen. Adam, since you shared to your stream, does that give you access to put my comments up on stage or no? Try to put a comment up. Do you have access to it?
Let me see. In like in the private chat or in just the regular comment? Just the regular comments?
Any comment. Just see if you can add any comment on screen. See if
I could type here in the comments, like right up here, and I'm actually watching on my phone as well. So I got all of that. Yeah, that's no problem. I could type in the chat.
No, I meant add it to be seen on the screen, because if I'm in the chat, all right, we'll figure it out. I'll come back and forth. Even if we got to go.
Send it, I could like copy paste however you want to send it, whatever you want to do.
Johnny coming in with another.
Johnny, my man. This is why he.
Johnny says, and I want to read this, and I don't want to miss a word of it.
Here we go.
Johnny comes in with a super chat saying, "Go Mets, go Rangers, go Jets."
I'm sorry, part of my screen. Hey, I better refresh my screen.
That's all he said.
Oh,
that's all
there's 2 other words right before that.
He says, "Go Nick," meaning me. He says, "Go Nick."
Oh, I didn't know your first name started with a K.
Oh, Johnny's down in Virginia.
I didn't know your real name was Knickerbocker Shine.
Probably the breeze coming in off the ocean hit the K on his phone as he was trying to type it. It's understand. My last name is Shine. Go Nick S.
Totally
I get what he's trying to say there. I get where he's leaning. I just the strong winds on
Go
Virginia
Knicks,
Beach.
Go Mets, go Rangers, go Jets. Woo!
Oh, you
there,
guys,
Johnny,
you guys
now you got your $4.99 worth. Come on.
Yeah, there you go. I couldn't. I'm very appreciative, Johnny, but you know damn well I could not.
I could read that one for you anytime.
You know what, Johnny? Johnny, you paid for the service. You get it. Are you ready, Adam? You're 31 minutes and 5 seconds into the show, so you can make a video out of this. Johnny Jimenez coming in with a super chat says, "Go Knicks, go Mets, go Rangers, go Jets." Johnny, by far the most entertaining super chat so far, and you are an evil SOB for making me read those words out loud, and also a creative fucking genius.
Quite clearly, I need to add a Knicks banner right into that middle section.
That'll be the thing on my channel. Here we go with my chat and how we interact and how you guys jab at me and I jab at you. Super chats can be Jets comments, but they can also be shit we want to see Nick read. Things I normally wouldn't say, but if you pay for it, and
Mark.
Dane is robbing a bank right now. Adam's burner. Hey, Johnny is from Virginia as well.
I've met Johnny quite a few times, and I've met Mrs. Johnny. I mean, fantastic. Here's Johnny. Yeah, freeze that one.
All right. Let's try again. Half an hour in. Let's get into this.
Oh, we're gonna do it. Let's do a draft. Why don't we do that?
Here we are. Are the Jets going to trade pick 10? If so, what is the trade and what team?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. My take on this is we got to stop putting the carriage before the horse. Now you're saying, Nick, what does that mean? There's 3 phases to the offseason up to the draft. There's trades, there's free agency, and then there's the draft. I know we're going to do a mock draft, so it sounds weird to say this, but it's a fun thing to do. We got to solidify free agency. We got to solidify our trades. We got to figure out who we're going to re-sign before we can really prognosticate what's going to happen in the draft. And even with all that information, not a single one of us saw Will McDonald being the pick last year. So as much as we want to talk about it, I don't think there's anyone that can really put their stamp down. I think if the Jets solidify 2 tackles in free agency, you could see a trade back.
I think about what player would somebody want to move up to for the number 10 pick. Yeah. I think the only way something like that could ever happen is if maybe one more offensive lineman goes than we expect, and maybe only the 2 top quarterbacks go. Only Williams and only Williams and May. I think maybe it's possible somebody would trade up to try to get a Jane Daniels. If he doesn't go, because if one of these quarterbacks is going to drop, it's most likely him. But I'm grasping at straws on that one. I don't, because it's like trade down, get more capital. Well, somebody has to want to trade up, and who wants to trade up to number 10? I don't think we have the answer to that just yet. I don't think JJ's going. I see JJ in the comments. I don't know if JJ's going 10. I think Nick is for.
I respectfully disagree.
That's cool.
And here's how I'll lay it out for you. The projections right now are the top 8 players on most experts' boards are offensive. 3 quarterbacks, 2 offensive linemen, 3 receivers, a tight end, right? 9 guys, forgive me, are usually 1 through 9 on almost every top prospect board is offense.
Yep.
Here's how the Jets cash in. Somebody wants to pick the first cornerback. Somebody wants to pick the first D tackle. Somebody wants to pick the fourth quarterback, because I think Daniels could be in contention for number one. I really do. I think the Lamar Jackson success helps Daniels tremendously as a guy who can use his legs to help win right away. That's another topic for another day. And Newton and Murphy at D tackles. You're going to have playoff teams who may want to jump to get a position of need to get the first guy. You tell me if Turner, Latu, Verse, Murphy, Newton, Arnold, McKinstry are there.
Yeah,
That's 7 defenders I just named. That normal drafts, 3 or 4 of those guys are going top 10. They could all be there at 10. And I think that's where the Jets cash in. I think that's where the Jets, ironically, could control the draft at 10, because everyone as of today sees a run on offense. The run on defense could begin with us, and that's where we could cash in. You could be looking at somebody like Indy looking to move up. You could look at someone like Dallas who says, we need to get another D tackle. We need another edge rusher to complement Parsons and Lawrence. You could have somebody who was a playoff team who says, this is our missing piece, and they want to jump up. So that's just a scenario I could see us benefiting from, where we could have multiple bidders. Now, I think one of those 9 guys fall to us, because I do see Chicago taking defense with their second pick at 9. But that could also be somebody jumping us to get someone that they think we're going to take. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. But all right, you ready?
Absolutely. Hey, Dom, good to see you. The great Dom. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone, for all the super chats. That was an amazing kickoff to the show. I thank all of you. And at the end of the show, we'll run through everybody. And Adam, if you see one come in, let me know.
Okay.
Because I'll be in the on the other screen with the mock.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. I will. All right. Yeah, I can't highlight chats, but I will let you know if a super chat comes in. No problem.
Yeah, and I'll come back in when to read the chats and things like that.
All right.
At the stage.
And
Let's
here
get
we
over
go.
here.
Roger Goodell is here. Boo! All right,
Very
now
good.
the draft.
Very good. All right, and we're gonna move that down a little bit. We're gonna
And-
start. Let's see what we got. Neighbors, Daniels, Harrison, Turner, Alt, May, Fashanu, Caleb, Verse. Bowers is there. So our first trade offer is Chargers 1, 2, and 3 next season. We're not doing that.
Dang, I tried to play the draft chime, but I guess it didn't go through. I hope it went through.
I'm not. Say again, Adam.
I tried playing the draft chime right at that moment. I don't know if it went through, but I tried.
Okay.
Dane, this show pairs excellent with Yingling. Yes, I agree. Yingling is one of my faves. I usually keep a nice case of Yingling Light in the fridge. In fact, I'm running a 5-miler St. Patrick's Day weekend, and it is sponsored by Yingling, as a matter of fact. So there will be plenty of Yingling being drunk by me after that 5-mile race. I can assure you.
The second trade coming in from Jacksonville, I don't think we can entertain.
I got to,
If
I
you
got to
want us
max
to move
this so I
back
can read the
7
trades.
spots, it's a 4, a 5, and then a 3 and a 7 next year. I'm going to reject both of those. If
I'm
we
not
want to
interested.
trade-
Yeah, I'm not interested if we're only talking about day 3 in next year's picks.
So this to me is a really, really bad scenario. Bowers and Odunze are both there.
And obviously Fuaga is there, which is pretty much, I mean, yeah, that's like the absolute chalk pick right now. And I saw it in the chat earlier, and I agree. It's like, would Nathaniel Hackett know what to even do with a Brock Bowers? That does worry me. Now, Rod Middleton, I believe, would. I
you, Mark.
definitely believe that. And I got to say, outside of Harrison, I think I like Odunze the most in this wide receiver class. I know some people disagree with me on that. That's cool. But I think I like Odunze a little bit more than I like Neighbors, just by a little bit. But yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with, I'm going to say you can't go wrong with any of those three picks. But yeah, I mean, realistically, the wide receiver and offensive tackle we would want are both there. Bowers, to me, he's just such a wild card. I mean, how many of these tight ends come into the league and they actually, they talk about generational talents. How about generational tight ends? Because it seems like only one of them work out every 10 years or so. So, yeah, Bowers, I feel like the boom potential is there, but the bust potential is higher because of the position. But, I definitely, I've done quite a bit of research on wide receiver, not quite as much on tackle yet. That is coming
I
soon
agree,
on
Dom.
future show.
Dom with some words of wisdom. The show pairs well with coffee. Fuck the booze.
Yeah, Rusty. For
I'm not knocking anyone who enjoys it, but Dom with words of wisdom as always, my friend. And Mark as well. The show pairs well with healthy, non-alcoholic beverages.
Knobcraft is sponsored by Church's Chicken and Steel Reserve 211. All right. Oh, very good. Very good. Yeah, all I'm on right now is
promotion here.
Yeah, I'm on pure milk and a protein bar for dessert. That's all I'm on at this moment.
Johnny Football, welcome. If it's your first time here, man, thank you. Anybody here for the first time, welcome. Please subscribe. And
it's my first time.
Yes,
it's everybody's first time. It's your first show doing it on a Sunday night, so we're all first timers.
Yes.
There you
So
go.
I want to thank everyone. All right, let's get into this. Here's what I'm thinking. It's Bowers or Odunze if we keep this pick. And here's why. You're not going to go into the 2024 season looking to add a rookie guard, a rookie left tackle, and a rookie right tackle. That's not how they're going to do this. They're going to solidify the line through free agency, in my opinion. And they're going to leave it with options at 10, whether it's a trade down, a weapon falls. So for argument's sake, right? Let's say we get a left tackle. It's just a name that's been kicked around with the Jets a lot is Tyron Smith. Let's say we get Tyron Smith, right?
All right.
And let's say we get somebody who is an upgrade over a Schweitzer at guard. Okay. And say we even re-sign Connor McGovern as somebody who can be a center guard, which gives you flexibility to put Tippmann at guard if McGovern is better at center than another guy is better at guard. You get what I'm saying? You have Fuanga there. You have Odunze. You have Bowers. You have everyone on defense but Verse. I think we make this pick. Now, I'm going to give it up to the chat. And I'm going to ask you guys to vote once and once only when I say okay. It's either going to be Bowers, Odunze, or Fuanga. I think those are you got a tight end. He's not even a tight end. Let's not act like we're drafting. Not yet, Wild Wave. Pay attention to instructions. Bowers is not a tight end. We're not drafting Kyle Brady. We're not drafting Anthony Becht. We're not drafting big, methodical guys who can barely run. You are drafting an elite weapon who is a mismatch in the weighting. You're drafting a guy who, like a George Kittle, like a Travis Kelce, like a Laporta, like a Kincaid, can catch the ball and get you a lot of yak. He can get a lot of yards after the catch. So when you're looking at labeling him as a tight end, I think you're doing him a disservice, and I think you're kind of looking clownish, to be completely honest. Like I'm not going to mince words with it. I'm a Georgia fan. I watched this kid since he was a freshman, and they won the championship as a freshman. And he was the go-to receiver on a national championship team in clutch time and time again. He's battle-tested. He is elite. He's got great hands. He is not a Kyle Brady with blocking. He's not going to maul guys in the run game, but he's good enough, right? And that's something you can work on, especially if you're going to be on a team with Breece Hall. So Odunze, it's the perfect complement to Garrett Wilson.
Yes.
Everyone says Neighbors is so similar to Garrett. Odunze is the perfect complement to Garrett. Now, you got Fuanga and Latham. Does anyone? All right, let's do this first. It's the Chats draft. All right, we're going to give 30 seconds, and we're going to type yes or no. Do we want to trade back a few spots and see what we can get and get a second? Begin. Yes or no?
Wow. Mark wants to trade back for J.C. Latham and get the second that we gave up for Rodgers.
That's what gave me the idea. I didn't want to rule with an iron fist. I figured it's the Chats draft. Let's
just say hypothetical. I know, and for the chat, we know that what they do in free agency will affect what's happening in the draft. But let's just say the draft came before free agents. Let's say NFL free agency worked like baseball, where it takes 3 months for anything to freaking happen. So let's just go with that approach. The free agents are still out there, but then what player would you add to this roster? And when you're looking up here, when you're picking number 10, and you're not scheduled to pick for 62 more picks, you better make that pick count no matter what position it is.
All right. We got yes. I feel like Daniel Bryan fan. Yes. Second or third would help. Trade back. No. Yes. All right. That was a minute.
All right.
We're going to trade back. Now we got to figure out what. And Johnny, good for you, man. I gave it up almost a year ago. Stick with it, pal. All right. So we got, let's see if we can get Indies too in a trade. What do you think about that? We slide back 5 spots. You got to figure a couple defensive guys will go, right?
I would think Arnold and Latu for sure.
Indy.
Let's see what they have available.
We're going to go Indy.
1 and a 2. And one thing I do like about this model, we select these things, it will let us know. All right, so they don't like that. They want us to throw something in there. And I know it's going to take more than a 7th-round pick. Okay, it's not enough, but it's
How about
close.
this? What do you guys think?
They would take a 4.
Oh.
They won't take the 5. What if we did an exchange?
I got to reset it. Hold on.
Yep.
I got to reset it. What do you guys think about our 1 and our second, 4th for their 1 and 2? Oh, why'd that go away? Oh, it's still there. What do you guys think about that?
I would be into taking that. I think I would make that trade. I would do that trade.
I agree. I think it suits what we need.
So
we're moving back 5 spots, and then we're moving up almost a full 2 rounds.
And essentially, the only round where we don't have a pick right now would be the 5th. So yeah, I'm fine with this.
All right, let's execute it.
Scott with a good point. Don't forget. Don't be afraid to use 2025 picks. He makes a good point.
I know. I don't like doing that because then you could just make any trade happen. I'd like to do the mocks with this year's. That's just me. You can add any pick from 2025 and make it happen, and there's no kickback for it. You know, I mean, you could see Joe doing that if Joe might not be here, right? You'd rather we made the playoffs, we won a Super Bowl, we'll deal with no picks next year, and if not, I wonder if there'll be a mandate of no future picks being traded if the front office is on a hot seat.
It's possible. Chad seems to be in favor of making the trade. I haven't seen anybody really going against it. So
Arnold went, Latu went, Wiggins went, Deshaun went, Latham went. So let's trade them. Bowers, Odunze, and Fuanga are still there.
Wow. Do we have any offers coming in for the 15th pick?
We do. It's these offers are horrible on this place because it's all future picks.
They are.
Say, look, they want us to drop back 8 spots for a 4, a 7,
No.
a 7. We're gonna
5 trade
reject that.
offers, which means maybe we'll have one
Yeah,
that's halfway
completely
decent.
out.
No,
A future, 2 futures, even though it's a 1. No.
they're probably going to come later
3
and
of
later
5
now.
next
Yeah,
year's
now,
1.
now it's a
No.
3rd round pick. Next one will be right now. It's all 2025 and the last one will
Atlanta
be 2025.
with the next year's 1, 2, 4. No. Seattle wants to drop down to 3. No. So we'll clear those. All right. We're at the same exact position with the number 2.
Man, Joe Douglas, executive of the year, right there, making that trade, and all 3 guys we want didn't go anywhere. All right.
All right.
Mark's in favor
I've
of
seen a
Fuaga.
bunch of stay-in picks. So we're going to open up right now. Bowers, Odunze, or Fuanga. Go ahead. You got 1 minute.
Okay. Let's see. Right now we're
This
right
commercial
now
break
it's
has been brought to you
definitely
by
leaning
Proud
Fuaga.
New York
Hey,
Jets
Sean
fans.
McAteer. Hey, Sean.
Sean's here. We got 40 people hanging out on a Sunday night. Thank you.
Oh my
Thank you,
gosh.
everyone, for joining us.
Fuaga definitely
We
in the
got
lead.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A little bit of love for Odunze and
No
one
Bowers at
whatsoever for
all. I'm
Brock
shocked.
Bowers.
Good night, son. I tried calling you before the show started, but you were probably too busy talking to Lauren. You know, your girlfriend's more important than your dad.
Oh.
I love you, buddy. I had a great time with you this weekend. Nick Shine. My son says Bowers. Modine coming in saying Bowers.
Modine gonna Modine.
Wild we all cheating voting twice. I don't know. I don't even want to try to do a third screen. I'm not there yet, guys. I don't want to try to open up YouTube and do. All right, Christopher Carl says Bowers. All right, we got Bowers. We got 3 for Bowers. All right, that's it.
I think
No
Fuaga's
more. Modine's LOL is the cutoff line. No votes will be counted after that. Boom. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Fuanga wins. Yeah, Fuanga in a landslide. All right.
Yeah.
All right, everyone.
Yeah, by the way, Mark, I'm
I would just like to say
George Kittle with Brock Bowers. That's probably the big one I've seen.
I agree. I think this is in my honest opinion. With the second round pick, you can get somebody, but and I want everyone to remember this moment. This is why you come to Proud New York Jets fans and NY2K. Your voice is heard. You make the decision. We just facilitate it. This is why it's a fantastic mock to take a part of on Sunday night. And this is what we will do. We will take Brock Bowers. Fuck all of you. No. All right.
That's how you
We're
get
gonna
super chats right there.
Yeah. That's well. You know what? I had to read Go Knicks. I'm a little upset about that still, Adam. Let me vent.
Grow up.
All right. I'm trying, man. First the Go Nick thing. Now the tackle. All right. I did it. Reluctantly,
You
I
couldn't
did
even
it.
admit Jason Kidd would be your all-time favorite Nick. I mean, come on, how hard is that to do?
No, because I didn't like him. I lost respect for him when he went there. That's why.
Okay.
So what Adam, while this is running on the IOW Sports Network, somebody posted a thing where it was pick your favorite player from each team of all time. So I went down, I copied the list, I put every player, but for the Knicks, I put nobody. And Adam's like, you couldn't even put Kidd? I go, no, I didn't like Kidd
You
when he was
couldn't
there.
put Kidd. I mean, really?
I've never
Buck
liked
Williams,
any-
who had his jersey raised to the rafters also. Buck Williams was a Nick for 30 seconds.
Nope.
Chris Childs, come on.
All right. I don't like these. There's too many future picks with this.
Just
they do good.
Let's have 5 7th
Here's where the website is bad. Their proposals. It's all futures, right? But here's where the website is good. When you go to create a manual trade, you see it. I'm rejecting this. A 2 and a 3 future. No.
Patty Grimes wants to know.
This one, all right, wait. This one's actually interesting. This one we got to discuss.
Oh,
We
okay.
would go back 10 spots with the Cowboys. We would pick
Okay.
up a third, and we would get a seventh, and yet we get the future sixth. But
It's
going back 10 spots to get a third, I think we really
not
have to consider.
bad.
All right, we're going to reject this one.
This one, no. Oh. What was the
Okay, hold
Cleveland
on.
one?
This is better. This is
Ooh.
better. Cleveland
Ooh.
has us going back only 8 spots and giving us a third that's 2
A
spots
better
ahead of the
third.
Cowboys.
Yeah, that
And
third
a
is
5
better.
now.
The Cleveland trade is
5,
much
yeah.
better. Yeah,
We're going
reject
to reject
Dallas.
the Cowboy trade.
Get out of here, Jerry. Get your ass off
All
the
right.
phone.
Chat, look at this trade. What do we think?
Wow.
We're going
Can we
back
look at
8
the board?
spots,
Yeah,
and
let's-
we're
I wanna
picking
look
up
at
a
the board. I
third.
want to see who's available when we have a second.
All right, hang on. Don't talk over me for 1 second. We're stepping on each other a little bit. All right, so we're going back 8 spots. We're picking up a third. We're picking up a 5th, and we're picking up a 7th. All this year's picks. I think we really got it. So now we're going to look to see who's available. Ant Jets 82. What's up? Welcome, everyone else.
And
Thank you for joining. Thanks for hanging out. All right, so we're gonna close
X
this.
that out. So we
All right,
would
so right
have
now
54,
we already took a tackle.
75. Okay.
So right now we got Polk, Wilson, Corsley, Pearsall at receiver.
Oh, you went to wide receiver. Okay.
Let's go interior O line. We got Frazier, Beebe, and Haynes,
Frazier, Beebe,
and Van
and
Fran.
Haynes. Oof. Any one of them for sure. Any one of them would be
We
pretty.
got Newbin and
Frazier's more
Buller
of a
there for
center, though.
safety.
Newbin.
Let's look
Yep.
at
Those
D-line.
are all the top safeties are there.
We got Sweat. We got Sweat, Jenkins, and Leonard Taylor.
Yeah, I wouldn't take Jenkins because he's more of like he'd be more of an outside player. Yeah, Sweat would be a really interesting pickup. He would be he's a beast stopping the run, a beast.
Yeah. Okay. So where we are,
Wow.
I think we can trade back. I think we can get Beebe or Haynes to get a guard, and then we can cut Tomlinson because then we got Tittman, Beebe or Haynes, and AVT as our interior. We have Fuanga on the right, and then we have someone like a Tyron Smith that we solidified a free agency at left tackle, and we have our line.
Yeah, you could, but
And
right,
then
you
you got
could.
backup, like-
We could draft Frazier to play center and move Tittman to guard. That would be an option. Because I feel Tittman can play either position. It just depends on. I feel like Tittman, and we don't have one offensive lineman where we know where they're going to be at the start of the season, but you have 2 foundational pieces that can play multiple positions. It all depends on how this offseason goes. So it's
right.
scary, but it's exciting at the same time.
All right. I in the interest of time too, because you guys were so awesome with the super chats, we didn't get this draft started till late.
Wow, it's already 10 o'clock. Wow.
I think we're gonna take the Cleveland. We're gonna do
I
the Cleveland
agree.
offer. We're gonna move back, and then we're gonna dominate this freaking draft. We're going to accept you.
All right, let's see who they moved up for.
Jenkins,
Jenkins, okay.
Paul went. Samantu, 2 tackles, a tight end, safety, Polk,
Newbin,
Isaac,
Nick.
Wilson. All right, we're good. We moved back, and we could still get anyone that we wanted.
No more. I think we should hold off on the trades.
They offered
Back
2
13
threes.
picks?
Yeah, I agree. I don't want to get too nuts with it.
Yeah, we got to start picking some.
Trading with Buffalo.
6.
Yeah.
It's not a bad trade. If it wasn't a division team, I'd be open to it. But no, we trade. We're doing good with the trades.
I want to get to the call-in. I don't want to, and I got to be off very close to 11.
Wow.
I don't want to
54.
miss out on the chat. So.
Ooh, Bullard's there at safety.
All right,
too.
chat. Look, throw out some names.
Any
give
one
me
of
a
those
position.
first 3 offensive linemen, I'd be thrilled. Any one of those 3. I mean, Haynes
got
could
Roman
make it
Wilson.
72, but it's risky. Corley is fantastic. Corley is going to be like an amazing slot receiver.
D-line,
He will be
Sweat,
great.
and Taylor. All right, chat.
Yes, yeah. If I was starting from scratch, I might go with Sweat, but I'm not sure that is the pick we need to make now because there'll be a lot of good defensive tackles available later. I don't know if I would go for Sweat just yet. I think at this pick, not right now, much as I like him.
Let me. All right, you talk for a minute about what you see. Let me try something. Let me see if I can get a poll into the chat.
I think you have to get to a certain sort of level because I tried doing a poll, but I just wasn't able to do it unless I just like create one on my homepage. All right, so looking at this list, yeah, there's definitely some good defensive tackles. Yeah, I like Ruke quite a bit. Aurora, just because it's fun to say, but there's a chance he could drop into the third round. Very raw player, only played a couple of years, but he plays pretty fierce, and he is a big, strong, tall SOB. Yeah, I think it's a little early to go DL. Right now, with what I'm seeing, I'm leaning one of the first three interior offensive linemen. If I was to go with a wide receiver, I'm probably going with Corley. I think that the Jets could get an outside wide receiver in free agency. If you give me Garrett and maybe let's just dream. Maybe they could get a Mike Evans. Maybe they can get a Michael Pittman, or a Calvin Ridley. You do that and plug in Corley at the slot position, and then Lazard is all the way down to your fourth receiver. Now you got a receiving core we're talking about. That's not even factoring in the tight ends, who I already think are pretty dang good anyway.
Yeah.
Johnny wants to know if Zach Zinter is still there. Yeah, Zach has not been drafted yet. Zach's not going to go for a little bit. But yeah, I like Zach, but yeah, Haynes and Beebe and probably Frazier, yeah, I give them. Yeah, Zach's a level down from those guys. Yeah, if you want to go with the center, you go Frazier. To me, if you want to go with the guard, Beebe, Haynes, you'll be happy either way. But I got a slight edge for Beebe. Slight edge.
I'm trying to find where to. Oh, here we go. All right, show support. Boom, boom, boom.
Hawks
Start a
Garrett
poll. Here we go.
I don't know anybody who has a number one wide receiver.
What pick are we on? 54?
54. Yes, sir.
So what's the main discussion here right now?
Right now, what I'm seeing is
what's the chat saying? What's the main name?
And there's people. Let's see. Yeah, people seem to like Haynes a little bit. Yeah, I'm not necessarily seeing a vibe in the chat on who they really, really want. Johnny wants to know other offensive linemen who are available. Let's go back to the IOL list if we could, please, whenever you have a moment.
Give me 1 second.
Sure.
I literally just submitted the poll.
Okay. I think the interior offensive linemen, it was Beebe, Haynes, Frazier, Cedric Van Brand, they're all available. So, yeah, I think the only IOL who went might have been JPJ.
Savondre Sweat, Zach Frazier, Edrin Coopin. All right,
yeah,
Chad, go ahead.
The linebacker. Yeah, I mean, Bullard's a very good safety, but we could get a safety later if we want one. Wilson's fine, but I think 54 is a little.
The poll is there, guys.
Oh, you got the pickup. Oh, fantastic. Good job. Beebe, Frazier, Haynes, or a wide receiver. This is going to be interesting, and I get to vote. This is cool.
I'm surprised no Haynes picks yet. I'm not trying to push anything. You guys tell me.
It's close. Yeah, Christian Haynes is going to be very good. But I didn't think he'd get a 0. Wow. Chargers have a number one receiver. That's a slot. Keenan Allen's a slot receiver. I don't know about that. Allen plays outside most time. Johnny wants to get another offensive lineman. Okay.
I'm okay with Cooper Beebe. All-American.
Yeah.
Can play tackle inside, positional flexibility, was a tackle in college. All right, we're gonna end it in 5.
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah.
3.
I'm game for Cooper Beebe. I like it. If that's who wins, then I'm happy. Yep, it looks like he did.
Votes. Cooper Beebe wins.
Woo!
Lock it in. We have a very good offensive line for the future, and now we still pick at 72. These are going to have to do a little quicker because I do not want to short the chat from call-in time.
Okay. Should we hold off on all trades? Just let all the trades go at this point. Just
Yeah,
no
we
more
have too
trade.
many picks. Anything that
Okay.
we trade back now, we're getting more picks, and we already have the Idzik 12. All right, the Elite 11, we'll call them.
All right.
So
Let's
all
let's
trades
check
are
out-
off the board, and Christian Haynes is still there.
Hey,
All
it
right,
was.
let's take a look
You
at
couldn't
wide
risk it
receivers.
though. You couldn't lose all three of them. Corley is there. Wow.
Man, all right.
Wow. If this is our first
Who's
three,
there?
I will be turning cartwheels. I will say it right now. Man, to get Corley would be amazing. At
Let's take a
72.
look at some other positions.
Absolutely.
We got Javen Bullard, safety. We'll just look at the top players. Spencer Rattler's still there.
Quarterbacks.
Corley
yeah,
and
pretty much all
Pearsall
the
are there. Interior line, I don't think we need as much as I love Haynes. Edrin Cooper. Let's
Who do
look
we
at
have at long snapper?
I'm kidding.
Yeah, Peter Bowden for sure.
It's the only time we'll talk alcohol from me. We have Thomas Hennessy. Rook O'Horror or Horror or
just
Horror.
go Scooby Doo.
Horror. It sounds like someone had too much Hennessy. Rook Horror.
It does. Yeah, you could still get like Tyler Davis though, like at 85 later. So I'm not.
Anybody have an issue with Corley? Anyone have an issue with Corley? I think you gotta.
Chat. The correct answer is no. Run to the podium. Yeah, this is where we'll have like the charity announcement, or we'll have somebody in London and they'll be announcing Malachi Corley.
Malik Washington's at 122. I know people like him. We got Jacob Corwig.
Yeah.
We got other guys that we can get if we go down a little. If we wait, we got 85 and 112. Washington's rated at 122.
Yep, Johnny knows it. The Yak King, the Yak
Right.
God. Yeah, I mean, watching his highlights. I mean, the speed, the change of direction, the shiftiness, and the reliable hands. I mean, you want him on your team.
I will stay true to the show. I will put another poll up.
Come on.
What number are we at? 72?
72.
Totally. I think we all agree it's got to be a weapon here, right?
I think that's a pretty safe.
Any
bet.
other weapons we want to even?
I gotta be honest. I barely know a tight end outside of Bowers, just because I think
Alright,
we're
just
pretty
wait
good
a
over
minute.
there. I mean, I'm open to taking a running
You got
back into the
Sanders.
draft, but we're not going to do it this soon.
So I'll add Johnny Wilson from Florida State, someone with
Yeah,
size.
great size. Yeah, very great
Just,
catch radius.
add it.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right. We have 1 minute starting now.
There it is. Okay, good job.
I'm learning. It does slow down the computer. Having that third
Rusty
browser
asking about
window
Leggett.
open.
Leggett
I just think
went,
it's-
yeah, Rusty, Leggett went at 53, one pick before we picked. Yeah, and I like Xavier Leggett for sure. But yep, he was not an option. So went 53. Johnny asking about Brendan Rice. Hey, I like Brendan Rice, but you know what? We'll have another chance to draft him at 85, most likely, if that's something that we want to do. But I think Rice is a little bit more raw, a little bit more developmental. You can plug in Corley right away, and he'll make a difference. You just take what the board gives you.
All right. Only
And-
7 votes, ladies and gentlemen. Please. You want your voice
I
heard?
got 14 votes here.
You
I
want
got
your
14.
voice heard? This is where you get it heard. Corley's in the lead.
People do not want
Okay.
Johnny Wilson.
Corley's in the lead right now.
Yep, Corley's got 2/3 of the votes. Let's see if there's any dead people who suddenly place some ballots. I don't know.
3 o'clock in the morning, it'll change. All right. 15 votes in, 16. I'm going to give 5 more seconds. Get your vote in. Corley or Washington?
All right.
Washington making a late push. And done. Yep, Corley got a late vote there to even solidify it more. Corley.
Yes. A+. That's right. There goes Dominic Pooney. He's really rising up the ranks. Haynes goes to Atlanta. Limmer, Javion Cohen. to
Closing all
Pittsburgh. That's pretty
trades.
early for Cohen. I like Cohen, but Ooh, interesting. There's some interesting players here. Man, you got two really good safeties in Bullock and Bullard. Not a big Blake Corum guy. I like him, but I've got about like 5 or 6 on my list of running backs. We might have to look at some. We might have to do a look at different positions here and just find the right guy. So we have pick 85 and then 112 because we traded that 4th round away.
Jeremiah Trotter, Cedric Gray.
I got to do some linebacker research in the next week or so for sure.
Cornerback.
Yeah, this week I'll be doing safety.
Kid from DuPont. I tell you right now, I like
Tyler Davis. Yeah, I do like Tyler. Mason Smith has a little bit of a boomer bust thing. He's had some injury issues, but Kinley Jackson is pretty good. I even like Jordan Jefferson down at 197 at some point. I think Jefferson's rated a little bit low. We could pick up a developmental quarterback if we wanted to do that. It's another option.
We still have Washington there. So
he could last to 112 though.
Let's be fair. Washington was on the last poll, right? We got to put Washington in if he was on the last poll, right?
Okay.
How about Bullard for safety?
Leave off Johnny
right?
Wilson because he got a 0. If we're going to put on another receiver, I think I'm sorry, say again.
I'm going to go McKinley, Bullard,
okay,
Washington. And do you want to add a linebacker or no?
I'm not looking at linebacker right now. We could get a linebacker later. Yeah, not feeling it.
All right.
Should we put in Brendan Rice? Because there seems to be like links with him and the Jets. I don't know. Some people might want Brendan Rice as a 4th option. Yeah, there's a number of ways that you could go with this pick. There's not like one definitive place to go here. This is an interesting pick.
I have just some announcement for Johnny. No, I won't do it. All right, we're at pick 85. So 85. We got Washington and Rice at receiver. We have Bullard at safety, and we have McKinley at D lineman. Because I really got to fly here. We're at 10:15, man. I don't want to take that whole second hour from these guys. I promised them getting on. I
can't. We can get Washington later. Yeah, Bullard's a great athlete, a lot of experience, good at diagnosing plays. McKinley, I like him. Rice is a little bit raw. I feel like I want to wait a little bit to get another wide receiver. I think my vote. I want to address the defensive. I'm going to go with McKinley, and I might be I don't know if other people are going to do that, but I'm going McKinley with my vote.
Oh, that's right. I can vote. I haven't been voting.
Sean, I think Zach Zinter went, but I'm not 100% sure. I thought he did get drafted, though. Yeah, I feel like, with all those late picks, we could get another wide receiver a little bit later on. Like, I'm trying to think of positions you could get late where you might know somebody. So, yeah. I'm fine with getting, I don't know if I want to take another receiver right now. That was just my thinking at the moment. 17 votes in, I see. And looks like McKinley is in the lead. Rice at second.
We're going to end it. A couple seconds.
Right. Looks like it's McKinley Jackson.
All right.
Okay. Rusty likes Luke McCaffrey from Rice. Yep, that would be a good pick later on. But, yeah, we definitely don't have to do it immediately. So McKinley Jackson from Texas A&M.
I put his first name in the
Yeah. Mount McKinley. Yeah, if he's that big, they could call him Mount McKinley. There you go. That would be a mountain in Alaska, by the way. Okay, so we're picking at 112. Here we go. Okay, we are up. All right, so we just took a defensive lineman. So let's see what's out there. I wonder if there's like a quarterback available.
We got Ricky Pearsall.
Braylon Allen, if you want a power running back. Ooh, that's interesting.
Spencer,
and the quarterbacks are there too.
Spencer Rattler still there?
Rattler's there. I'm willing to bet Pratt's
Braylon
there
Allen,
too.
Spencer Rattler.
Yeah, I like Braylon Allen is a bulldozer. Yeah, He will run people over. Cole Bishop, good safety. There's Brendan Rice. Okay. Bucky Irving at running back. If anybody's interested in a running back, I didn't know he was Marquise in this thing until like a week ago, but it's Bucky Irving. David, I believe that is
Who's
Jerry
the
Rice.
safety there?
Yeah. Say again?
It is. Who's the safety there?
The safety, Cole Bishop from Utah.
Was there a safety on? All right, we're gonna add Bishop.
Yeah, I think I know
Allen.
where I'm going.
Who else? Any other names that are jumping out to you there?
Bishop, Allen. We could put in the quarterbacks. We could put like Rattler or Pratt in, either one of those two or both of them. I've seen Cedric
I'll
Gray
put
listed a
QB
couple of times. I just don't know the linebackers well enough yet. That's something I got to get into in the next week or two.
All right, we'll do that.
Yeah, I
Some
feel like I
linebackers.
want one for my 4 different
Linebacker,
positions because there's just a number of ways you could go. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's start the poll. I want to thank everybody for hanging out, first of all. This is
Truth.
awesome having over 40 people here on a Sunday night hanging out. I think I picked a good time slot. Again, I want to thank everybody. I'll do this while that poll is running. Dane, Mark Reese, Wild Wave, Kuka. Oh, where did it go? Oop. Knobcraft, Dano again, the Buffalo Jet fan, Daniel Murphy, Johnny Jimenez. Thank you, everybody, for your super chats. I appreciate it. That's a
Fantastic
great
job,
kickoff.
guys. Fantastic.
And Daniel and Johnny Jimenez is in the lead for Dane's competition. The last person to super chat wins. What did they win? I don't know. Dane created the game and didn't announce a prize.
Well,
So
right
let's
now it
look
looks
at
like
the
Braylon
results.
Allen is in the lead, and then Cole Bishop and quarterback basically tied for second. People not looking at a linebacker just yet. So right now it looks like we got our power goal line.
And the
That's the
poll,
thing with
where
Allen.
did it
He's
go?
only at 19 years old. Now, the issue with him, he's had some issues fumbling the ball, but he's very raw. He can move. He's got some good quick feet. And as much issues as we had on third down and in the red zone, Allen can do a lot to help fix that. And here he comes.
All right,
This
Allen's the
draft
pick.
is fire. Fire.
I want to take the rest of our picks and just move up.
Okay.
You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you.
I want to take the rest of our picks, just move up, and then get one pick out of it. That way we can get these guys on.
Let's package
on there.
253, 4, and 7 for like 251. Maybe they'll accept that trade.
All right. We got Christian Jones. We got Tommy Eichenberg. We got Jaheim Bell. We got Jacob Cowing. We got
Okay.
Jarvis Brownlee, cornerback.
I've heard good things about Eichenberg. Haven't watched him play yet, but I have heard good things about him. Who's available at quarterback? Yeah, this is 135. Our next pick
give me
is
a second.
187. Yeah, Cowing's like, no, we already have Corley. Cowing's like another slot guy. No, Cowing's like a lesser version. I'm not interested in him.
All right. Give me a sec. Let me get back there.
You know, cornerback would not be bad, though.
Eichenberg,
Yeah,
Jacob Cowing. Let's get back up here.
so much to learn. So much.
I think we're working on a good draft. I think I saw Dane say it.
Oh, yeah.
Dane, if we take up the whole night with the mock, because that kickoff went like a half an hour, and I wanted to get into the mock, but you guys were just amazing to me. In the show, the first half hour, I will. We'll do like a half hour talk next week, and then we'll just get into a whole caller show. Next week will be dedicated to you guys. We'll do a little opening, let the crowd build up, and then I'll bring you guys in. Does that sound good to you guys in the chat to make up for it?
And hey, if
I
this
don't
draft turns out as well as it's going, I think I just kind of want to bask in the glow of it for a week. You know what I
Right.
mean?
You guys okay with that? I don't want to be. I hate being, especially in sobriety. I hate being someone that goes back on my word. That first half hour, I did not expect that. All right, cool. Yeah, and then, you guys reach out to me during the week, either on social media, Facebook, Proud New York Jets fans. Request that group. I'll get you in. Instagram, Nick Shine. And on Twitter, Proud New York Jet fan, also Nick Shine. reach out to me. Let me know you want to come in, and I can try to create like a time schedule to make sure everybody who wants to get on gets on. I definitely don't want to short anybody at all. So I can even add that to the Thursday night show. If there's a lot of you guys that want to come on, I could start getting some of you on Thursday.
Yeah. Oh, in the least shocking news ever, Caleb Williams will not go to the combine. He will throw at his pro day only.
Christopher
Shocker.
Carl with the comment of the night. We are Jets fans. We're used to things not going perfectly.
The process.
Very good point, Chris. Very, very good point. So, all right, cool. I didn't want to upset anybody. If you guys are okay with it, we will dedicate everything here.
I want to try to let's do this justice because I'm
right.
I mean, we're not even halfway done yet, unless we can make sound like crazy.
This will put us right past. How about Brownlee? How about we put a cornerback in there?
I'm interested
in Brownlee. About Brownlee?
I'm good with that, but I would like to take one look at quarterback. I just want to see who's there.
Yeah. We will. I want.
But Brownlee, add him to the poll.
I actually put QB.
Mm-hmm.
What pick are we on? 135, is it?
135, yes, sir. Yeah, at some point we'll want to take another wide receiver. At some point.
Yeah. Let's get back over to that. Let's look at QB like you asked. Jordan Travis is still there. Joe Milton is there.
Okay, I like that.
I can't take Sam Hartman because he's almost as old as Aaron Rodgers.
Hopefully more mobile.
I have something against Notre Dame. If it's not an offensive lineman, I have something against Notre Dame. I don't know why. They've never done anything wrong to me.
would be a pretty dang good running back. I will say that.
I was going to say running back.
I mean, we got a running back.
Do we want to put a quarterback?
Power running back. Yeah, he's like a power running back. Yeah, but he definitely was drafted already for sure. And not that we need one. We just took Allen. All right, so Travis.
We got a quarterback.
Considering. Yeah.
I got Eichenberg on there, and I got
Eichenberg. There's a lot of tight ends here.
Hey, take a deep breath. Breathe for 1 second. Let me just get this out, and then I can go back to the other screen, and then it's all yours. I got Eichenberg, and I got Brownlee so far. All right, now go ahead, Adam. Who do you think that we should add? I'm not good at multitasking doing this yet, so forgive me if I'm flustered.
No, it's okay. Eichenberg, Brownlee, and I got to tell you, nobody else here really gets me going. There's a bunch of tight ends, and I just don't feel like that's a position we're looking at right now. I would want to look. I'm going to
put QB, and if we pick QB, all right.
If we want QB, I'd go.
I'm going to put QB, and if QB wins, we can discuss who. Jacob Cowing is still there.
Not interested in Cowing. He's a slot guy. He's a lesser version of
Taj Washington is there. Jaquan Jackson, Jordan Whittington, Marcus Rosemead, Jack Saint, Aeneas Smith from A&M.
Okay. I've heard some good things about the Georgia guy, and I know you like your Georgia guys. Yeah, those receivers don't exactly thrill me. Ooh, Oladipo. How
about safety? Oladapo? We don't have a safety yet.
Keaton Oladapo. That's team captain at Oregon State. You know we love that. Proctor Mustafa a little bit lower than that. Yeah, Oladapo would definitely be the safety I would want on this board.
Did we take?
If you'd like to know more about my safety thoughts, tune in Wednesday night at 10:00. We'll be talking all about safety.
Nice. Yeah. All right, we're going to start the poll with Eichenberg, Brownlee, quarterback, or Oladapo. Go ahead, everyone. Have at it.
Hey, Johnny, who are you referring to there? The player from South Alabama over 6 feet. Who is that? Player from South Alabama? I hope I didn't just kill it. Oh, there it is. Eichenberg.
Nope. Hey, guys, real quick. Even though this person is my arch nemesis and drains the essence of my being on a daily basis, go over, if you haven't already, and subscribe to Brooklyn Brothers Food Review. 2 of the 3 brothers are fantastic human beings. The other one is Lee Crevette. Okay.
I was like, if you're expecting me to say something.
No, I definitely wasn't. I just stopped it.
That was not going there.
That was not a setup for you. That was just me being me. But
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
go check out Brooklyn Brothers Food Review. And if you haven't already, subscribe to Jets Chaos, where I co-host on Wednesday night. And make sure to throw a jab at Jeremy and all of his comments on
Yeah,
this video.
I was just in
Tell
Raleigh.
him how much you love him, and then hit him with the jab.
Yeah, 'cause, because the Cravats, they do some reviews down in North Carolina from time to time, and I was down there on Wednesday helping
All right,
Mom
let's
out
check
with
the-
the medical thing. I had a BLT with 9 slices of bacon on it. Oh, so good! And by the way, on a
Nice.
BLT, guacamole, a million times better than mayonnaise. I'm just saying. So good. 9 slices of bacon, the way God intended every BLT to be.
Yeah. I mean, less than 9. Why are you even ordering it?
Exactly. They actually have a bigger one than that.
You
Where
just
you can
take
get a
an
full
extra
pound of bacon on it. A full pound of bacon.
All right, we're at 13 votes, everybody. Get your votes in. We got like 40 people in the chat, only 13 votes.
All right. Looks like Oladapo's in the lead, then Eichenberg. Yeah, people don't really want to go quarterback here. Yeah, people
Right.
not feeling it. All right. But I guess there's certain
Eichenberg with
players I
maybe a
felt
late
pretty well.
break.
I don't know.
Yeah. We got about 5 seconds left. All right, we're done. It's been up for 2 minutes. That's what she said.
Yeah. That's what she
We're
said.
going to end the poll. Oladapo
Nick, do you
wins.
not even know what you said?
What?
We've had it up for 2 minutes.
Oh, no, I said it myself. I said we had it up for 2 minutes and we're done. That's what she said.
That's what she said. Okay, thank you. All right.
All right, so we got
Good job telling us.
Oladapo. We're at 187. It's rolling now. Got to drink my
Shipley.
coffee.
Okay, Flax. There goes Eichenberg. Interesting that the Chiefs draft somebody with the last name of Hunt. There goes Hartman. There goes Brownlee.
That was fun. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
It was
Carter
a layup,
Bradley
but a
already
layup
went.
that
Wow, he went quickly, really quickly. Tina Javon Solomon.
That's-
Okay, we are up. Okay, so we could take Jordan Travis. If you want to take another offensive lineman, Brandon Coleman would be a nice piece on the interior. I know that what's his name? That Cole Thompson. He likes Layden Robinson quite a bit. So and he's pretty dang smart. He likes Layden Robinson. I haven't seen as much of him. I like Coleman myself. I do think Travis is at least worth
Hey, I can't
taking a
see
look
that.
at. Yeah,
187 we're on?
187. That's right.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna put Travis in because we do need to consider quarterback, and I think somebody like that is very good.
Yeah, definitely a quarterback. I would look at I'm not sure what's going to be left of wide receiver, but there'll be something. And maybe a corner. We could use like a developmental corner.
Oh, that's right. I'm typing the names in as guys. So here we go. We got Andrew Phillips, Jarian Jones, Dwight McLaughlin. I remember Dom saying he liked Dwight McLaughlin in one of the earlier mocks that we did on a Wednesday on Pride and Chaos.
Okay.
Is Dom in the
not
chat?
really
Dom, you got
reading.
any names? You got any suggestions here, Dom? If you're still in the chat with us, buddy. Thank you for hanging out tonight too, everybody.
Rusty Spooner wants us to get Trevin Wallace from Kentucky. Linebacker.
What position?
I
Help
don't
me
know
out.
if Wallace is available. Dylan Lobby is still out there, but we're good at running back. So
There's no linebacker from Kentucky left.
Okay, so it looks like that's out.
There is
out of
no
the question.
linebacker from Kentucky. He's gone. He was rated number 149, and he was the last linebacker taken.
All right. Okay, so Travis is an option.
All right. Let's go through a couple of positions here.
Yeah.
We haven't gotten a cornerback yet, right?
Cornerback,
Do
absolutely.
we want to throw
Good
Phillips up
Phillips.
without knowing anything about him? Or
Let's put Phillips up. That's the other drawback with this website is we can't look up scouting reports. We'd have to do that separately.
Yeah.
That's like one drawback.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think Phillips, he's rated quite a bit higher than the next guy on the list. So shoot, let's put up Phillips. Brooklyn
the
Brothers,
chat
yes,
saying?
you are
Any
right.
names
Brandon
coming out from
Coleman
them?
is still available. That is pretty surprising to me as well. Yeah, I like Coleman.
What positions?
Coleman's an interior offensive lineman.
What position's
guard.
Coleman?
Guard. Brandon Coleman from TCU.
Yep, I see him.
And I feel like we should keep looking at wide receiver because I would like to
Let's
get
add
one
him.
more.
Let's add him because there's no given that we get McGovern back. Is he a center, guard, combo?
Coleman's more of a guard. If you're looking for more of a center, Bordellini could do that. Bordellini be more of your center. There's Dylan McMahon. He's a guard. Yeah, Rame, I looked at him briefly. I've seen Delmar Glaze. Not a lot of people rate Glaze very highly. I'm surprised he's this high at 150. But
Do we
yeah,
have to
Coleman be
consider an
more your
edge?
guard.
Do
I
we
think
wanna put-
Robinson's the
Do we
same
want to
thing.
put? Do we want to put Cedric Johnson up there from Mississippi, an edge?
I'm open to it.
I mean, let's be real. I don't think that a Saleh Douglas combo is waiting this long to take an edge. All right, we're going to start the poll. We got Travis. We have
Pretty
Phillips, who was the cornerback. We have Coleman, who is the interior lineman. And we have Johnson, who is an edge. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
It should be a good one. I got a feeling this is going to be a close poll.
Yeah,
I really
let's
do.
watch. Travis jumps out to the early lead. Coleman ties him.
Travis Phillips, Coleman, Johnson. That sounds like a law firm. All right.
All right, here we go. Let me do play by play. And Phillips and Coleman tied at 33%. Travis and Johnson tied at 17%. Here we are, Yankee Stadium, 1927. Coleman takes
Head down
the
the
lead.
stretch they come.
Phillips bounces back. Coleman's in the lead. We have 8 votes in so far. Coleman on a sunny day here. Of course, it's a day game because we don't have lights. I know it's dark outside. Don't mind that. Coleman instead of 50%.
And just to remind everybody,
60%
bring
now after
ourselves
9
home
votes.
from war.
And remember, the Coca-Cola served nowadays also has actual coca leaves. That will change in about 20 years. So enjoy it while it lasts.
And
Coleman,
reminder, kids, smoke
46%.
cigarettes. They're good for you. Welcome
Coleman.
to the Nick and Adam vaudeville hour.
Yeah, we're going to take Coleman, say.
All firm with no Jews, Adam. Well, you know, sometimes you have
We
to
didn't
marry
say it
into
was a
family.
successful. Wait,
We didn't
Jeremy,
say it
it's
was a
also-
successful law firm.
it's the 1920s, so the infiltration hadn't happened yet by your people, Jack. 43%. We're going with Coleman.
David
Common
D,
Wednesday
Ben
here,
James
you say?
Canales. That's a very good point. Good job, David.
And we didn't say it was a successful law firm. We just said it was a law firm, like in a red state, like in the middle of the country.
All right, it looks like
On the
Brandon
1950s,
Coleman.
Jewish law firms were popping up everywhere. Am I
And
lagging?
Brandon
I feel
Coleman
like every
lights
time
the
I
stove,
talk,
and he
we're
is coming to
stepping
the
on
New
one
York
another.
Jets at pick 187. Brandon Coleman, come on down.
Am I lagging? Because I feel like every time I go to talk, you're like we're stepping on one another. Am I lagging now that I have the third browser open?
I mean, your voice and your movements, they seem to be all in sync. I don't think there's anything out of
Okay.
the ordinary.
Who won the poll? Coleman.
Coleman.
All right, let's go mock draft. Boom, pum, pum. Interior line. Coleman over Robinson and Glaze. My friend Jeremy likes to put a glaze on top of someone named Coleman.
I knew something was coming.
B plus. B plus.
Or someone was coming.
So let's recap. We traded back number 15. We got Talise Fuanga. We got Cooper B. We got Malachi Corley, a wide receiver. We have McKinley Jackson, a defensive lineman. We have Braylon Allen from Wisconsin as a running back. A nice compliment to Brees Hall and Izzy. We have a safety from Oregon State, Keaton Aladopo. And from the interior, we have TCU's Brandon Coleman. So this is still running with picks, I think. All right.
Yep.
Let's look at all.
Looks like we have a little more to go.
Oh, Frank Gore
Harris.
Jr. is there. I saw somebody request him earlier in the chat.
Yeah. I mean, he'll get some attention because of his name, but I would not be surprised if he did not get drafted. Believe it or not, just small, really, really small. Doesn't really have the size, the physical tilt. He's got the brains, which makes a lot of sense, but I don't know if he's got the physical tools to really, really last. All right, Joe Milton's still there. Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna put up. I'm gonna put up Milton. I'm gonna put up Grayson Murphy, who's an edge.
Grayson Murphy. Okay. Yeah.
Keep an eye on the chat if anyone. Keep an eye on the chat if anyone's got some names that they're throwing out. Who was it? Milton, and who was the other one?
Chat.
Murphy.
We said Milton. We said Murphy. I just don't think it makes sense for us to go with another running back. We did get a defensive tackle, but Jordan Jefferson's pretty good too. I do like Jordan Jefferson. As a joke, we could put Joshua Carty there as the kicker. I don't think we'll do that. Is there any cornerback available who's decent? Because we still haven't addressed corner.
All right, let me get back. Jarian Jones, Florida State. Oh, I'm gonna put McLaughlin in. Dom did like him.
Sure.
Says he's small. He says he's small, but real feisty. Could fight. Good tackler, from what I remember.
Okay.
And I'm just putting Dwight because I'm not typing out the entire name McLaughlin. So I'm putting in Dwight. What pick are we on? 228.
228.
So we got Milton, Murphy, Jefferson, and Dwight.
Yeah.
I'm going to start that poll.
Johnny's still begging for Diego Guadalajara, Mexico.
I remember
He still wants him. Well, maybe 253, Johnny. I don't know. All right, so Milton, Murphy, Jefferson, Dwight. That's our picks. Okay. All right, there we go. And Daniel Murphy is in the lead.
Anyone?
Johnny, that is not quite Justin
Anyone who gave
Jefferson.
a
It is, I don't. All right, let's try that again. Johnny, no, that is a Jordan Jefferson, defensive tackle. Yeah, Nick, I think you might have buffered for a second there.
No worries.
All right, we got 12 votes in, and right now Murphy is Murphy's running away
at 50%.
Wow. Yeah, Murphy dominating.
All right. We're going to take Murphy. Here's what we're going to do. Here's what we're going to do with the last 4 picks. Dane, since you were the first super chat, you get to make the next pick.
I like that idea.
Anyone else who gave a super chat who is still here, I think I saw Johnny. I haven't been looking at the chat much, so we're going to draft Murphy here. What was Murphy again? Edge?
I believe
Grayson Murphy
edge.
From UCLA?
Right. Grayson Daniel Murphy, yes.
All right. Okay. So we have 3 picks left.
Yeah.
Let me get caught up with the chat, which I'm so far behind. Yes, Johnny, it's Justin Jefferson. He re-entered the draft just to become a Jet. Do you know who that is?
I wonder if that's.
You know who Ron Mexico is?
I don't. No, I don't.
Ron Mexico was Michael Vick's alter ego.
Okay.
I think he checked into hotels under that name when he was trying to go incognito. Or
gotcha.
Knob knows the entire story. He has actually a Ron Mexico jersey, and it was his YouTube profile pic. All right, Dane, I'm going to let you go first. Daniel Murphy's still here. Johnny's here. If there's anyone else from Super Chats, chime in, and you guys can collectively make the pick. So right now, we do not have a cornerback, So the top corners on the board are Jarian Jones, Dwight McLaughlin, Marcellus Dial. Adam, keep an eye on the chat. Let me know if Dane makes a selection. D-line.
No problem.
We
He
got
wants to know if there's any
Jaden
rangy
Crometti.
cornerbacks available. Well, yeah, it'd be hard to look up all the scouting reports. Oh, Christian Boyd's still there. He's a nice run. He's a nice defensive tackle. John Briggs, not bad.
Tight end,
Okay.
quarterback.
Johnny, what position does Diego
Any position you
Guajardo
want.
play?
Dane,
All right. Heartland likes Daniel Murphy. No, Michael Pratt went a long time ago. Yeah, Pratt was drafted a couple rounds back.
all right. Dane
All right,
says
so we're
any
definitely going
DB.
cornerback with this pick.
I'm going to take Dwight McLaughlin.
Okay,
I'm going to take Dwight.
I think that's fine.
All right. Daniel Murphy, you're here. Your pick. And then, Johnny, you'll get Mr. Irrelevant. If I missed anyone
we know
else,
who
I'm sorry.
Johnny's picking already.
What position?
Yeah. Johnny, what position is Diego Guajardo? Assuming that's his real name. I'll look this up. I'll see if I can find him. Okay.
Johnny, come on. From South
Guajardo.
Alabama, Guajardo.
Guajardo. He's probably like a fullback.
Daniel, we
on
did
the-
not get a second receiver yet.
He's a kicker.
Receivers are Taj Washington, Jalen Coker, Ryan Flournoy. All right, we'll take a kicker as Mr. Irrelevant.
Yeah, I do like. I've mentioned in the past I like Flournoy. Had a good Senior Bowl. Yep, coaches really seem to like him a lot. So Flournoy to me is like one of those flyers you take and you hope you could develop him.
Okay.
So yeah. So I mean, I'd be good with Flournoy. I mean, we did want to take a second wide receiver, but this is
Daniel
development.
Murphy, I have the receiver list up there for you. Taj Washington, Jalen Coker. Oh, I'm not. I don't know. He asked if we took a second one.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we never did.
All right, I'm gonna take the kicker now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the kicker now while Daniel's
Okay.
waiting. He's not there. All that, and he's not
Ooh.
even fucking there.
Yeah, and please don't take Mevis because he's definitely don't want him.
There's no kicker with that name.
Da, 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 da. He truly is.
What are you
Mr.
doing to me,
Irrelevant.
Johnny?
I mean, I was able to Google him, but maybe he's under long snappers. I don't know. Is there a way you can type in a name? I mean, not that it would work, but some of those draft things have you could type the name in. But any quarterbacks left? We never took a quarterback that any of us know. Maybe Little Two is there. I don't know. Reed.
All right.
Jason Bean. I heard
So-
some people like Jason Bean.
What's the name I'm looking for here? That Johnny, South Alabama, Guadalajara.
Guajardo. Yeah, Diego Guajardo. Guagardo. Yeah, South Alabama place kicker for the South Alabama Jaguars.
Well, he's not a place kicker. He's not in here. So we're just going to take another kicker. We're going to take this guy to get this done. Harrison Mevis, it is.
Harrison Darrell Mevis, yes.
Oh, that's
All right.
perfect to have a Mevis on the team after all
Exactly,
the years
Mevis.
that we changed his name. To make fun of. Perfect. Johnny, there you go. And Daniel, you wanted another receiver? I'm lagging.
Yeah,
That's why I want to get this closed because it's lagging.
It looks like the Chet wants to see receivers, so let's do that.
You know what?
All right.
All right. Let me close YouTube since we're not polling anymore. All right, that should help me because having a second browser open.
Okay. Johnny, I'm
All
sorry.
Now I
Johnny,
get
maybe
to
reach
hear.
out to
That should be a
the
little better
mock
for
draft
you.
database simulator people and demand Diego be on the list. So but make your voice heard, Johnny. So
All right. I mean, at this point, Flournoy's the only
Daniel
one.
Murphy,
I know
give me a wide
Flournoy-
receiver.
Yeah, I've heard of Cornelius Johnson. Guys, does anybody have a preference on any of these wide receivers? But we'll go wide receiver. That's how we're going to finish it tonight.
Screw it. Take a flyer on a wide receiver. All right, Daniel.
All right. I think we should. Murphy says either Coker or Stoops. Okay, I would go with Jalen Coker. Fine.
Coker, done.
I think that's
All right.
one heck of a draft, brother.
The Jets are fixed.
Let's go. We didn't even need free agency.
Yeah, I like it. I will admit, if I would have known we could have got BB and Haynes, me personally, I would have taken Odunze or Bowers at 15. And then we could have got BB and Haynes with our next 2 picks and had an elite weapon.
That's fine.
But
That's fine.
I like it.
Yeah, I think
I
our
like it.
first, I would go 7 picks. I am very, very happy. I would be very, very happy if it actually turned out that way. Everybody all the way down to Coleman, the other guys I don't know
Yeah.
as well, but all 7 of those guys, sign me up. Love it. So, yeah, that's about all there. That's about all I really have to say. So we started with 5 draft picks, and we turned that into what, 11? Yeah, 11 picks. We turned that into. We more than doubled it.
We had more than 5 to start.
To start,
One,
was
two,
it?
four,
when you factor in the comp picks.
We have 8.
Yeah,
No, we had 8 to start. We have
we had 7 or 8. That's right. Yeah, before the comp picks, it's 5. Now it's 8. With what we're expecting. Oh, Dane!
Shout out to Dane.
Okay.
All right, I gotta remove that. It's fucking lagging. Dane and the winner for 45 minutes airtime next week. Well, Dane, we still have 15 minutes left in the show, so somebody else could give a super chat, thus topping you and getting the airtime. Yeah, Hank. Thank you, everyone. Listen, I have one screen. I'm not running multiple screens here and doing different things. But Dane, thank you for the super chat. You are definitely gonna get airtime. You know that. You were my first baby. I'll never forget you. Oh, Daniel Murphy. Here we go. We start a competition. Screw Dane. Last super chat here. And the sword fight has begun. Does anyone else?
Just a reminder, super chats cut the line.
Super chats cut the line, and super chats do get first choice to be on. So in recap, oh no, Johnny. Don't forget,
Johnny, you
ladies
get
and
an
gentlemen,
hour next week. I'm making an executive
Johnny
decision.
created what? Yeah, on WA2K's channel. You guys can discuss that freaking horrible franchise for an hour. I'll chime in and throw a $2 super chat at you guys for it. Now, here's the catch.
Because you're
On
making a
my channel
$5
with
super
super
chat
chats,
for
we're gonna have fun
Jason
with it.
Kidd.
You can ask a Jet question, obviously. You could say anything that you want, and you can also submit a comment that you want me to say. It could be reading something like, I've loved such and such a team my entire life. I'm such a big fan of these guys. You get to pay to see me make a fool of myself also. I don't do hot sauce. It's not my thing. I have to close this other browser. The draft is gone. It's
Please.
making me lag, and we have a freaking download speed of 800 here. What's going on here? Let's run this test. Good night, Rusty. Thanks for the input, pal. Thanks for hanging out.
Thanks, Rusty. We appreciate you.
Yeah, my download speed's 680 right now, and that's on my phone. All right. So, all right, let's catch up with these. Dane, yes, 45 minutes of airtime. I don't know. You got tops, brother. Daniel Murphy says, screw Dane. I like that we started a battle within the chat. Dane, I love this idea.
Super
And
Chat Wars. This
Johnny
is
Jimenez
amazing.
paid for this. I will say it. Knicks forever are awful.
I'm
Oh, hold on. Children. Scott Foster coming in with the children. David D coming in. Look at me. I'm a super chat. Go New York Jets. Thank you, David. I appreciate you. J1 coming in. You're all annoying.
I need to, I've been doing likes to get to the wheel on my show. I think I need to do super chats to get to the wheel now. Now that I see the potential here, that may have to be the route that we go.
You got to.
Now we're not talking Nick Shine levels. I mean, come on, you may as well be president. You may as well be like Donald Trump or Bill Gates right now. I'm just trying to get by. I'm on minimum wage level right here, man. J1, way to go.
Awesome, everybody. Thank you all.
Yes, Nick, I need you to highlight Daniel Murphy's comment when you have a moment and provide us with a little context.
All right. Daniel, who submitted multiple super chats today, thank you. You all might have won the chat war, but I bet you don't have a disgusting foot pick post-surgery of Nick's foot like I do. Oh, you did ask for one. Yeah. You have an open wound, right? Adam, you saw it when it was at its worst, right? Didn't I send that to the Twitter group?
So, I think I had to. I think I needed therapy to erase it from my mind. You did something.
All right. I gotta ask, what's the haze? Am I missing something with haze? Is that like a? I see Dano said it. Daniel Murphy said it. Is that like a?
It started in the super chat. You're all annoying haze, and that's where it began. I know a female wrestler.
It's the background on my phone. Awesome. I love you.
Yeah. Just like Nick's photo of me when I call him. It's my infamous frozen photo from Green Bean a long time ago. So, yeah.
All right.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Thank you, everybody. You guys, that was fantastic. I never expected that. So you guys have
that
set
was
the
2
bar.
hours that flew. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
That was a fun time, guys. Thank you. I never expected that kickoff for my first super chat show. So you guys set the bar high. I appreciate all of you. Let's you got a few more minutes? You wanna hang? You wanna go? We'll do another question or two.
Yeah, one or two. Yeah, it's almost still. I'll probably at 11. I'll probably check out. Yeah. So,
yeah, me
I'll
too.
hang a couple more minutes.
I got to put some laundry away, and I got to head to bed. I got to be up early tomorrow. I got to make a bunch of calls.
Yeah, I'm hitting Top Golf tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, $15 unlimited tomorrow on Monday. I have tomorrow off, so it's $15 unlimited, I believe, from 10 to noon.
Yeah, yeah, that's all Top Golfs. Yeah, that's when we were waiting for you to come in. When Jeremy and I picked you up at the train station, we went to Top Golf. We went to Harold's first, and we ate, and then we went to Top Golf, and then we came and grabbed you, and that's good, man. $15.
Guys, and just a reminder, if for anybody who may be new, I did a whole video breakdown of that entire weekend. So it's been about a year and a half now. But I did a whole video bio breaking down that whole trip, including the moment when Nick and I surprised Jeremy. And you'll see me hanging out with Iowa Jets. I haven't seen Iowa in so long. I hope he's okay.
I'm gonna reach out to him this week.
Yeah,
thank you for reminding me.
Yeah,
I thought of him the other day.
I got to hang with him for a while. Garrett Ham, all kinds of cool people. But if you want to go way back to the archives, it's like a whole travel blog of me just eating and being at the Jets Ravens game in September of 22. So if you haven't seen that video, I put a lot of work into editing that thing, putting it together. It's worth checking out.
Let's throw it to the chat since you guys have been so freaking awesome. Johnny, I do got to be off within a couple minutes after 11. I can't stay on too much after 11 tonight. Thursday night I can, but Sundays I got to be off by 11. I'll tell you off air. Daniel Murphy with a nice jab. Iowa Jet fan is a budget dollar store. Buffalo Jet fan.
Oh boy, yeah.
I do miss that butthole. I miss seeing buttholes. What's up, butthole?
Yeah, he's a good dude. Really?
Right now, I'm gonna text him right now.
All right, that's cool. Yeah, and so the Top Golf that I'm going to, no, I don't know if the one near you had this, but the one in Richmond that I'm going to go to, because we don't have it at the one in Virginia Beach. That's a little closer to where I live. But the one in Richmond, they actually have simulated famous courses around golf, like Pebble Beach, and I'm not sure what the other ones are, maybe like Kiawah Island or Medina or whatever, those types of places, maybe like PGA West and Scottsdale. And you could actually play those courses while you're at Top Golf. And only a few select Top Golfs have that, but the one near me in Richmond, Virginia does. So that's one reason I'm going to that one tomorrow. So
What does it have? Say that last part again. I was actually typing.
Yeah, it has famous courses like simulated.
Yeah. You could do that. Me and Sophia did that. When Sophia graduated 6th grade, she wanted to go to Top Golf, and we did that.
Okay. So, all right. So you guys have that locally too. Okay, cool. Bethpage Black is one. Yeah, that's where the Ryder Cup's going to be in 2 years. Yeah, I've never been to a golf event, but I would go to the Ryder Cup. That is the one golf event I would go see just to root on the United States against Europe. I would absolutely do that.
She did ever go. At least you don't have to match socks. You know what? All right, Dane. This is mainly for you, but the rest of you guys will enjoy this. So, good friend of mine I grew up with, his father passed away, unfortunately, and I had to go to the wake today. Now, the shoes that I wear that I've got since December are orthotics. They're fitted to mold my foot so that it gives more support without the large left toe. For anyone who doesn't know, I lost my toe this year, last summer. And I'm like, all right, I'm not going to wear sneakers. I could put on these dress shoes for an hour with driving there, coming back and all that. So I put them on, and they're like dress shoes that slide on. They don't have ties. Man, I started walking around just the room, like getting myself situated. And here's for you, Dane. I was like a little kid wearing grown-up shoes because without that toe, the shoe is loose and it was falling off my heel every time dress shoe turned into a flip-flop. It was like flop dropping because I didn't have the foot to hold it on. So there you go, Dane. You want to make toe jokes? You want to make foot jokes? I'll make you feel fucking semi-bad for a second. But then I threw the shoes and attacked everything. Yeah. See, Dane? Yeah. Look now, bro. Real life comes at you quick, man. That's what she says. All right. Let's get a couple more Jets questions, guys. I got a few minutes. If you have anything Jet related you want to ask, you want to get on air, let's do it. Again, thank you, everybody, for the contributions tonight. That was really unexpected and very, very awesome of all of you. That was fun.
It was.
So, any questions? If not, I mean, Adam, I know you got to go. You plug yourself away.
Yeah, we are. So at New York Sports Wicker Media, we are approaching 850 subscribers. The march to 1,000 is still on, and man, we hit 1,000. It is going to be quite the extravaganza. But I may have to have I1 Jets fan on or Johnny Jimenez. Maybe Johnny Jimenez on. I'll just talk Knicks for 2 hours. I think that'd be a great show. I just say go. Oh, Knicks rule. He's totally not listening.
Someone was at one guy's.
I was just talking about how great you are.
I'm sorry. Somebody came in the room and was asking me something about the house.
Not a problem, believe me. Okay, but no, seriously, Wednesday night, 10 p.m. for the Wednesday Night Live show. We're doing position breakdowns. We just focus on one position every week, break it down with PowerPoint slides and numbers, much to Tigo's chagrin, but it is. Hey, we all got our little niche. And I like doing the research, watching the videos, and seeing who I like. So this week it's going to be safeties. We've already talked about quarterback, interior offensive line, running back, wide receiver. And with each position, we're getting just a defensive tackle. With each week, we're getting a little bit better. I'm saving offensive tackle for the end because that's going to be the main event. That's what I'm saving up for. But this week, we're going to talk safeties. So tune in at 10 p.m. at New York Sports Wicker Media. Nick, I want to thank you, too, for having me on tonight. Thank you, brother.
Anytime, man. Thank you for joining. Thank you for hanging out. I know we said we'd do a mock in the first hour, but as always, what happens? The chat is the chat, and the chat drives
our expectations.
the super chats came in and the conversation was rolling. And I know we got started late, and a couple of those trades were time consuming, but I think we nailed it, man. I think we did a really good draft. I think we addressed every need that we needed. So as of now, before free agency, I think we did really well. I think the chat did an awesome job, guys. Adam, thank you for joining. And
all right, you are welcome, brother. I shall see you later, and everybody have a fantastic night. Be well.
Later, pal. All right, DB Rooms needs you signed. Are you prioritizing Carter or Reed first? I think I'd like to extend both. I don't know if I can pick one over the other. I love the combination of them. They're not the biggest guys. They're not the fastest guys, but I love Sauce at the head of the table in that room. And I think these guys are so important to what we do as a scheme. Something I've said this offseason, I don't want to find out the answer. Does the D-line make the secondary elite, or does the secondary make the D-line elite? I'd rather them just both stay elite. I know we can't sign everyone. You look at what the 49ers have done with letting guys go, like Buckner, Solomon Thomas, Kinlaw's going to leave this year. You sign your big name, Bosa, Quinnen, and then you kind of keep drafting other guys to fill around them. I don't know how the secondary is going to work out. I will say this. Carter in the slot might be harder to replace than Reed on the outside. I'll say that. You'll pay Carter less than you'll pay Reed. I wouldn't want to trade Reed, but that Philly game makes me open my eyes and say, we beat A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith without Sauce and Reed. It's an interesting conversation that I would love to hear. I would love to be behind closed doors when that takes place. How they evaluate that, contemplate that, weigh that, and factor all of those things in going forward. Daniel, we rolling with Conk, Ruck, and Yeboah. I'm a firm believer that Bowers is in play if Bowers is there at 10. I don't think you can't sell short. You look at the 49ers with Ayuk and Debo, Kittle, and McCaffrey. That offense rolls and flows because you have elite weapons at every level. You can't sell short getting Garrett Wilson, Brock Bowers, and Breece Hall, and having dogs everywhere, having guys that keep defensive coordinators up at night. So I would go there. Otherwise, I'd roll with those guys. I'm okay with that group. Don't forget that Aaron Rodgers loves his tight ends. Conklin had very nice years. Very nice years. He's been healthy. You're adding 15, 20 catches to him. You're looking at an 80-catch tight end with Rodgers. Longer drives, more opportunities. Loves his tight ends. Go look at the numbers his tight ends have put up. No-name guys have put up. I think one guy had 12 touchdowns, 58 catches, and had 62 targets and caught 58 of them. His second to last year. And the curse. Yeah, Daniel, I agree. Scott, yes. I did a show last year, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Italy Jet Fan was with me. Jet Chaos was with me. Other people jumped in throughout the weekend. But, yeah, I plan on doing it. I love it. I love the whole draft process, not just the Jets. Everybody, seeing where everyone goes. And I will be doing something. I know the big panel is doing a thing out in Long Island. I can't get out to Long Island on a Thursday. I can't do that. So I will. I'm friends with those guys. If they invite me on for a spot, I'll do it throughout the weekend. I'd love to hop on, with Bean, Matt, and Ryan. And, Jeremy does a lot of work on that channel, and Dom and Tigo now too. So if I get invited on, yeah, I'll hop on. But if not, I'll do my own thing. I'll definitely hang. Yeah, Sean, have a good night, buddy. I'm looking. Feel that Bowers is overrated. I don't see that. Yeah, Wild Wave. Me too. I don't think Neighbors makes it. I definitely don't think Neighbors makes that, but I'm okay with Odunze or Bowers if they fall down. All right, everyone. Thank you again. The super chats were amazing. I never ever expected that from you guys. You guys are freaking awesome. Make sure tune in Wednesday night on Jets Chaos with Jeremy and myself for the Pride and Chaos show. And then Thursday night, as soon as the Thursday night thick of it is over on Green Beans channel, hop over here for the Thursday night throwdown. Thursday night throwdown is a debate show where I'll have a guest on. Last week I had Gunny on and we debated our belief in the 2024 Jets, if they could be successful or not. Gunny took no and I took yes. This week we're going to debate with Tigo, have him on, and we are going to debate who is more important to this offense going forward, Garrett Wilson or Breece Hall. So it'll be a fun one. And I just want to thank everybody again. You guys are amazing. You're awesome. Proud to call myself a Jet fan. So as always, be loud, be proud, New York Jets fans. Have a good night, everybody.
And now, welcome to Pride and Chaos.
Welcome to the Tarkin Gear of our adventures. Oh, yeah!
And now, give it up for Jeremy and Rick.